Hey everyone, welcome back to the Peterson Bronco. Today we're going to be installing the Ready Lift suspension 3-inch lift on the Bronco to get ready for the 37s that I'll be getting on there next week. So let's get into this.
So yeah, I have the Ready Lift 3-inch suspension lift for the Bronco. I have my ball joint press tool and strut compressor tool so that we can get the spacer collars on, and yeah, look forward to getting this going. So let's get into it. So I'm just going to take some quick measurements before we do the install. So from the ground to the flare, so about 37 5/8 at the front, and about 39 1/8 at the rear. So we'll see what it does with putting the lift on. So it's very important that you fully read directions. It'll stop you from doing what I did and basically having to do the driver's side twice. So got everything done on the driver's side now, and now moving on to passenger side. So it's going to be a long day, but having fun. So where I screwed up on the driver's side was I didn't properly read and realize that I had to rotate the top here 180 degrees. So make your 2 marks when you take it out before you even compress the spring, so that you know where you started and where you need to end. Makes your life so much better. Got her done. All I have left to do is actually reinstall the front sway bar, but got the lift on. So awesome thing is now my clearance to my front skid went from, what was it, 12 7/8? Yeah, 12 7/8 of an inch to an even 15 inches for the clearance of the front skid. Added roughly just shy of 3 inches to the front. It's about 2.5 in the front, and works out to about 2 in the back. So it does level it a bit, but ended up taking me a bit longer than anticipated, which, you know, first time I've done it, so to be expected. But I know it's not much of an install video. You can actually find true install videos. This is just, you know, for fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and share. I do have my 37-inch tires will be installed in a couple days, as well as they'll be doing my alignment. And then I have the tailgate reinforcement and relocation for the spare tire that should show up tomorrow, so I'll get that installed as well. But yeah, lots of fun. I enjoyed it, got to do it with my son, so I now have the 37s installed. They got installed a couple days ago here. But yeah, so lift all done, tires installed. The tailgate reinforcement just showed up, so I still have to do that. But I wanted to point out one thing here. So the mount for the rear crash bar is the only place that I've rubbed so far. So being that, you know, it's a wild track, didn't even come with crash bar, so I'm going to remove those.
So yeah, removing those front crash bar mounts, again, so far is the only spot that's rubbed. So I'm going to take those off and yeah, see if we get anything else.
And now with lift and tires done on the front skid beneath the hidden winch mount, I have 16 inches of clearance from the ground to the lowest point on that front skid. So that's pretty freaking awesome. I like that. Now I'll go check the rear diff and see what it's at. So rear diff have about 12 inches. So 12-inch full clear at the rear diff, 16 at the front. That's freaking awesome. And just out of curiosity, so over 20, yeah, like 29 inches for the floor. Pretty awesome. So I installed the rough country tailgate reinforcement. I did not install a spare tire relocate plate with this Toyo Open Country A as a 37. Brake light clears, bumper clears. So don't really feel that I need to step it out or up at all. So, I like seeing out my rear view mirror. Hey everyone, so just a bit of an update. So I've done the ready lift 3-inch lift on the Bronco as well as installed the 37s. Ran into a couple little things. So I just wanted to kind of update that. So the first is full lock going up a hill. The back of the front tires actually hit the frame. So what I've done is ordered some 1.25-inch spacers that I'm going to put on the front. And then the dust cap for the ready lift upper control arm that covers the ball joint. The one on the passenger side literally fell off in less than a week. Reached out to Ready Lift and they shipped out 2 more replacements, no problem. So I'm going to throw those on now as well. But yeah, just wanted to give an update before I fully upload the video. So I wanted to show this. So after installing the lift in the 37s, at the back of the Bronco, so measuring inside a tread to inside a tread, so the insides of the tires is 57 inches. Now I'm just going to go to the front here and get a measurement. So at the front, I'm a little under 56 inches between. So with doing the lifts on independent suspension, it does bring the tires in a bit. So I feel that that's kind of why I'm rubbing on the frame now. As you can see, the wheel is well inside the fender flare. So now the spacers I got are 1.25 inches. I'm going to put those on, which is going to make the front sit a touch wider than the back. But I should have the clearance now. So let's do that. Alright, so the wheel spacers are now on. I am at 58.5 inches between the insides of the treads on the front and 57 on the back. So my front is now sitting 1.5 inches wider than the back, but yeah, gives it a good stance. Don't have any rubbing so far, and now I can finally, upload the video. So let's get on that.
And for those of you who have actually watched to the end, here's a little tour of my office. So we are a electrical life safety company. So we do a lot of like fire alarm, fire extinguisher, electrical, thermography. Here in Airdrie. So thought I'd give a quick little tour, and hope you enjoyed the kind of, you know, makeshift shit show of a video for my lift and tires. And, you know, like, subscribe, share, follow along, and yeah, have yourselves a wonderful day.